All right, welcome to video 2 of this 4-video series on, we're focusing on weight loss in this video series, this course, this lesson, I don't know, what do you want to consider it? I kind of consider it like a course, like you're kind of learning something and apply it and, hopefully get results from it, lose weight. So we're gonna talk about mindset today. And this part is more often than not overlooked. And the reason being is that people dive headlong into programs or things or goal setting, all that stuff, which is all, which all can be part of the puzzle. But the mindset component, if you don't have it, if you don't have the mindset components dialed in and being on the right path, it's really kind of like driving your car down the highway going south and you're trying to go, you want to go to Boston and you're driving towards Miami, right? You may be driving fast, but you're not necessarily going the right direction, right? It's not just about doing things to lose weight. It's about developing these lifestyle skills, lifestyle habits and rituals, which we're going to talk about here in a second, to facilitate a change in your body, which is going to facilitate what? Which is going to cause the side effect of what? Loss of body fat, which is what we're all looking for. And so remember, 69% of Americans are overweight. Does it look like Michael Jordan looking over my shoulder? It's kind of creepy. That's kind of weird though, right? This camera's set up. Well, 69% of Americans are overweight. And the reason for that is we're doing the wrong things, okay? And I'm gonna teach you the right things. On video number 1, we kind of gave you a little bit of overview. On this video here, we're gonna talk mindset. So the biggest, most important thing about mindset is this, and this is one of the books I have in my library of books. I'm actually getting rid of a lot of books and transitioning, but Jack Canfield, Success Principles. Principle number 1, take 100% responsibility for your life. That's what mindset's all about. There's a lot of different things you talk about, positive attitude and all this stuff. The reality is this. The reality is the proper mindset should take 100% responsibility for the past, kind of what you've done, the actions you've taken. Now again, I'm not talking about beating yourself up and blaming yourself, right? And say, oh my gosh, I'm such a loser, I'm fat, right? That's what I'm talking about. So accept responsibility for what's happened, what's been done. Accept responsibility for change now. So you're going to get results in the future. I like to think of it, and I've actually done a video on this at some point, probably a blog post somewhere along the line, the fitness carol, right? So you get visited by the ghost of fitness past, right? So you go and you visit yourself, right, in the past, wherever you were when you were in shape and healthy, right? If you're familiar with the Christmas Carol, you know that. I want to say Scrooge. Yeah, Scrooge. Scrooge gets taken. I always think of the Disney one, the Scrooge McDuck. But Scrooge gets taken back to see what it's like when he's happy, when things are going well, right? And then it gets taken to his current state, where I think they go visit Tiny Tim or something, and they see how things are kind of bad, right? And then the future sees things really bad. So that's kind of what you need to look at. You need to look at your past. Like, okay, here's where I was. What happened? What did I do to get myself here? And then what the future holds. The future holds, it's up to you. It's your choice. So you have to accept responsibility for those things. Create new thought patterns and new perceptions. Right? New thought patterns and perceptions. What that means is this: is you have to view weight loss or changing your health, or however you want to kind of view it. And I prefer just getting healthy, right? Getting healthy from the inside out, and weight loss as the side effect. But you kind of look at it however you want. Look at getting fit, getting healthy as your responsibility. As soon as you do that mindset shift, that could be the biggest thing we're looking for. That being said, and I want to share with you the biggest reason I'm not a fan of, and I'm gonna throw the keto diet under the bus. I'm not a fan of the keto diet, but there's some good components of it. I don't want to throw shade just on the keto diet. 8-week boot camps, throw this in there as well. CrossFit, right? Any kind of program, Peloton, all these different things that have names, right? When you put the responsibility of your weight loss into, I'm doing keto, right? Join the CrossFit gym. You're putting the responsibility on something else, which means when it fails, you can be like, hey, see, it didn't work. Life's over, right? That program didn't work. And it didn't work because the program sucks, right? And that's not the case. So that's why I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm hesitant about talking speaking shade about the keto diet and other things. And, CrossFit, I'll kind of throw that in the same, I love CrossFit. CrossFit's a great program. But if you take the responsibility of your health and your weight loss and put it on them, it becomes easy for you to step away when things aren't going so well. You're like, oh, that's, it's their responsibility. So you can just kind of dial it in. And if it's not going well, all of a sudden you're like, hey, you know what? That program's not working. Keto diet's no good for me. Or this is no good. Or CrossFit, they're no good. Right? We don't stretch enough. Whatever. Whatever the thing is. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to be healthy. It's your responsibility to take the action. So what you need to do, change those thoughts and perceptions, right? Thoughts and perceptions, the way you kind of look at things. What's going to happen there is that's going to change the way you think is going to start to change the way you act. And you're going to start to develop good habits and rituals that are going to carry over for weeks, months, years, and forever. Because weight loss is not a thing you do for a time. Weight loss is the side effect of a person that you become. So, I talked about this. I was just talking to someone in our gym about this the other day. They've been traveling and whatever. I said, did you work out? No. A few weeks ago, my wife Teresa and I went away. We left on a Tuesday afternoon. We came back on a Thursday night. First thing we did when we were going to go away, I found a place to stay, right? Number one. Number two is a place to work out. And that's one of the things I really like about CrossFit is their programs are pretty similar across the board. Found a CrossFit gym. We worked out on Wednesday, right? So we got it done. Thursday, we got up and went for a run or a walk, whatever. We didn't run as much as we used to, but we got out and we did some stuff. The point there is that that's our mindset, it's our lifestyle. So our thoughts and perception, our thoughts is like, hey, it's my responsibility to be healthy. And I have to understand, and this goes along with the taking responsibility, and this is kind of like a future thing. Doesn't matter, and I don't want to make this one a long one because I just really want to focus around responsibility. I want you to get your mind wrapped around the responsibility, your responsibility to do this. Take a moment, right, and think about what's important in your life. What's important in your life? So I want to give you some examples. Some people are really very much into their faith, right? So they go to church, do a thing, give money to the church. Go do church mission trips, go help whatever you do in your church. I'm not a churchgoer, but whatever church people do. Some people are teachers and they really enjoy teaching, or they're really into what their kids are doing, and that's awesome. And there's no judgment anyway. Those aren't right and wrong. They just are what they are. We're into our kids, we're into this. Some people like to read, travel, explore. There's lots of things that we love to do, right? Without you, there is no those. There is no things. There are no things. Without you, there are no things. So when you're talking about weight loss and you're talking about wanting to lose weight, don't overlook the fact that it's your responsibility. And this hopefully this isn't like the elephant in the room. This isn't going to drive you away, but there is no program that's going to work for everybody. There's no program that's going to work, right? It's you adjusting your lifestyle, on the daily to being in a mode where you're living a healthy lifestyle. So you're adjusting your lifestyle to a healthy one. Right? The side effect is going to be weight loss, if that's what you're looking for. Okay? So take responsibility. Take responsibility for your thoughts, which turn into actions, which turn into habits and rituals. Do that over time. Side effect will be weight loss. Remember the four things you want to focus on, the four tires of our wheels of wellness, right? The four tires. 1, mindset. Okay, that's what we're talking about now. We're also going to talk about future videos of movement and your micro and macro nutrition. Okay, so we're going to talk about how you fuel your body. So change your mindset to one that you're accepting responsibility for where you are, accepting responsibility for what you do now, and accepting responsibility for where you're going to go in the future, the results that you're going to get. So that's video number 2. Look for the third video coming up soon, which is going to, go to the third video, whatever, which is going to be talking about movement. Again, I'm Rick Copley here in Grand Island, Florida. If you're interested in our gym, No Limits Fitness, check that out on Facebook or check our website, nolimitsfitness.net. So that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next video.